hello. Long time no see. Sorry for the angle that you're sitting at, but that's the best I can do. Um, just thought I would do a little update. I've been ill since June through August, and I had a couple weeks of reprieve, and then I got a setback. I can't tell you what caused it or whatever. It's just I get sick, I get bedridden, and bleh, that's life until it clears. So I got knocked back down for about a week. But now I'm doing, quote, better to the point where I can leave the house. That's all that means. Better means I can drive myself somewhere. Or stand to be driven somewhere. Because even getting in the car and like going places, even if someone else is driving, it can be quite a lot for me to manage. And it leads to things happening at night, like none of my food digesting. That's not fun when it comes back out. So hopefully the AC isn't blowing over my voice. So yeah, that's where I've been. I haven't posted anything since June. The garden is a mess. It needs to be completely weeded, and because of my illness, everybody's been picking up the slack around the house, so the garden has not thrived, not been taken care of, because there's just not enough time to do everything. What else? The potatoes are great. I harvested some garlic, and I got some potatoes. The potatoes put in before I got sick. So we haven't gotten to harvesting the potatoes yet, but we're going to do that very, very soon. Because I think some of them are starting to yellow. The plant tops are starting to yellow, so that's when you can go in and just cut back all of the growth, and then just let them sit in the soil for about a week or so, and then you can take them up, or you can harvest them immediately and let them sit on the soil to harden up the skins. Either way is fine, whatever. And I'm hoping we get a good crop, but because of the drought this year, they had stopped doing things up there for 2 months and or throughout the summer, and they only just started back in late August, and we've had a decent amount of rain since late August, but before that they had stopped I don't know how to say it. It's artificially making artificial rain clouds. Let's say that. They stopped doing that. So we had massive droughts throughout the province, throughout the country, really. And yeah, so that's where we stand. I'm waiting to see the potato harvest. I bought like 20 tomato plants, maybe even 30. I got 3 tomatoes. They tasted really good, but they sucked. The plants were all stressed. Even with getting help with like people watering the plants for me and stuff, the heat was just too much. They were just like, yeah, no, because even if the soil is damp, like the stress of not having actual rain on a consistent basis will cause your tomato plants to stop being able to take up enough moisture, enough water and nutrients into themselves, because they're like, this isn't the ideal climate that I need to be my best self, and I'm not going to grow if I don't have these parameters met. So that didn't work out. But I will, there's always hope for next year. So I tasted my first black crib. It was lovely. It was really, really good. I just wish the flavor was even stronger, and that the texture was firm. I know black crib, it has a more mealy texture, slightly floury texture, you know. Hello? Sorry, the person in front of me is not paying attention. The light is green. Anyways, I like a firmer textured tomato, you know. But hey, I'll keep growing them because of that flavor. I'll put up with the slight mealiness. But if you know of one that's like just as good or better, let me know. The pineapple, what is it? The black pineapple, also called ananas noir tomato, is great. It does have a hint of citrusy pineapple-ness in there, and that was good. I like that one too. I tried Golden Girl. I tried Carolina Gold. Those were very similar to me. Sweet yellow, no tomatoey flavor, just sweet, I guess, and not acidic. I want to grow more of those next year as well. So I've saved seeds from all of these. I'm still waiting for, I don't know if this is going to happen, but my, it was a yellow pear tomatoes that I bought. They are plants. They are doing well. They put on fruit, but I'm still waiting for them to ripen. So we'll see if they can ripen in the next couple of weeks, or if I'm going to have to bring them in and hope they ripen on the counter. I don't know. I got one not habanero. I got one poblano. Was it poblano? No, it was jalapeno. I got one jalapeno. One. So I saved that. I'm going to be doing seeds again from that. My basil, I bought basil plants and stuff and put them in my balcony planter, and amazing. As long as I kept them watered, they were fine. And they perked up really quickly after being watered. So I have to actually go in and harvest them and dry them and all that. So I have a good stash for the winter. What else? Garlic we did. I think I got 8 pounds. Did I get 8 pounds? Yeah, I think I got, or 6 pounds, 8 ounces, something. I got a decent amount of garlic, I would think, from what I planted. But I did see a video that said if you leave the whole bulb in the ground, or actually not leave, do you leave it? Yeah. If I plant the whole bulb next year, I mean, it'll grow and it'll produce bigger bulbs. And so I don't have to necessarily split the garlic bulbs into individual cloves. That's how you can get maybe more bulbs, but they're going to be smaller. But if you want large bulbs, pop the whole thing in and let it do its thing. Let it multiply the way it wants to multiply. And yeah, and I don't need to plant more than I did this year. I just need more, like, bigger production, I guess. So I'm going to try that. See how that works. And yes, all my garlic is mixed up. I had Mountaintop and what was it called? I can't remember the name, but it was Mountaintop and something else kind of giving me Jane Austen vibes. I can't remember the name though. Georgian, that's it. That's why it gave me Jane Austen vibes, the Georgian era. But they're all mixed up now, because when I harvested it, I put it all in the same basket, and because I was like, I don't remember where, up to what line I had Mountaintop and then Georgian, so whatever. So we're gonna have my own homegrown garlic again next year. Anywho, what else? That's it, actually. Yeah. It is 26 degrees today. It's September 15th, I think. And it's hot. So, well, that's all for this update. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any tips on those tomato varieties, let me know. Okay, thanks. Bye.